Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We're delving into the sin of Sodom today, a subject that is frequently misinterpreted. Why was Sodom destroyed, and what actually transpired there? Was it merely a matter of hospitality, or was there more involved? Let's investigate what the Bible truly says. The majority of us are familiar with Genesis 19's account of Sodom. Lot, Abraham's nephew, welcomes the two angels who come to see Sodom into his house. However, the men of Sodom soon round Lot's home and insist that the guests be brought outside so they can know them, a term that is sometimes taken to mean that sexual violence is required. On the surface, it could appear that sexual immorality was the only aspect of the sin of Sodom. However, a more comprehensive picture is revealed by the Bible if we dig deeper. Now this was the sin of your sister, Sodom. She and her daughters were haughty, overfed, and indifferent. They did not aid the poor and needy. God says of Sodom in Ezekiel 16, "They did horrible things in front of me and were arrogant. As you can see, I thus got rid of them." God emphasizes here that Sodom's guilt was more than a single transgression. It was about being conceited, greedy, and insensitive to the weak. They were a culture that had completely abandoned God's principles. Sodom is also mentioned in the New Testament. According to Jude 1:7, Sodom and Gomorrah and the surrounding towns gave themselves up to sexual immorality and perversion in a similar way. They represent people who are subjected to the penalty of eternal fire. Therefore, although sexual sin had a role in Sodom's demise, it was not the only problem. It was a mix of rejection of God's ways, inhospitality, and moral decay. What do we need to remember from today? The tale of Sodom serves as a reminder to reflect on our own lives, as well as an age-old caution. Do we have a heart for others, humility, and compassion? Or are we slipping into the same sinful and selfish traps?